fishing in that a little bit later. See if we can't catch some fish. It's looking a little muddy. We just had some good rain. Spring fed. Look at all them willow trees back there. Can't zoom in on them, danged it. Yeah, I'm right by the dirt road, but that's because I'm gonna be hunting way back in there. This is the south side of the property. It's good for the wind. It's a good spot to camp too. But you know, I saw a deal. Some boy saying, "Man, I never seen no deer bones in the woods." I don't know if you guys know it, but them are deer bones. They're not from a Sasquatch. But deer die in the woods, and yes, they leave their bones behind. Look, here's another one. Now, my uncle, I should say, my uncle had this. He had this pond when he bought this property. This pond was about half that size. He had it redug and pushed back, made it bigger. Had a little spot down here flattened out for camping. But I don't want to camp down there. I want to camp up here on this hill where I can hear better in the morning and this evening. But the bulldozer driver, operator, he found arrowhead right over there by them cluster of trees right there. So there's probably some arrowheads around here too, just laying on the ground. Might find one of these days, who knows. But there's a big willow tree right there. It died and fell over. See, I don't know if you guys can see the broken tree down there. But yeah, I'm gonna get electricity put out here eventually. And this is probably the area right in here. I'll probably put my hunting shack for deer hunting, because this is going to be my new deer hunting property. This is the old homestead, the original homestead. Here, we'll walk down here. Let's go on a little walk, a little journey. Good journey. Yeah, I'm not using my microphone or headphones or nothing, just the cell phone audio, so I hope the wind ain't too bad. Got a pretty good game trail running right through here. Rabbits. Good sign for rabbits around here. Gooseberry plant. Those are good. And there's another one. Those are good. There's a whole bunch of them back there. Right on. All right, we've made it down to the road driveway. Okay, so this, what you guys see over here, this little creek. This is the beginning of the creek. This particular creek, Berry Creek. Here's my electric pole. What? But anyways, it's kind of dried up and trashed out, looks like. But you know, that tin, that's on my property. I could probably use that when we do a pig roast this year. Tulips growing by that tree over there. Anyways, you see that fence post? I don't know if you guys will see it or not. It's in that little tiny patch of green leaves over there blowing around, dead center. That's the property line. That's my neighbor Linda. Her property line. It's right here. Go straight up through here. This is her little building. See, our driveway cuts through her property and back on my uncle's property. So it's kind of like his property's landlocked. So we have easement rights for this part of the road. But he's gonna build a new driveway to his house, so you don't have to use this big long driveway over here that's pain in the butt. This old smokehouse slash cellar. It's about the only thing left of the homestead. And it's not on my uncle's property neither. It's the neighbor's. Maybe someday I'll be able to strike a deal with her and just buy this little tiny piece of land right here with this smokehouse on it. Screwed up pretty good. But right here you can see it used to have stucco on it, plaster. That's what I used to do for a living. And see, this is something I've been looking for. You see them water lines coming out of the ground? Huh. Because we don't know if this place ever had running water in it. Here's the front porch. I don't know, you guys can't see it probably, but there's actually a foundation. You can see the foundation. This house was not very big at all. But yeah, it burnt down right before my uncle bought it. And it's just, this used to be all real nice and cleared out, but it's growed up pretty bad. Gooseberries everywhere. Oh yeah, and there's a lot of blackberries around here. There's something living under there. I'm telling what. Some vinyl records. I'm surprised they didn't burn all the way up. Them things are pretty flammable. Huh. Neato. Some bricks. That's a fire brick. And I did notice up here, I got a bunch of bricks right here too. I can utilize those probably somewhere, somehow, with my campsite. Let's slip on in here. See, Linda told me I could use this building if I wanted to. I don't know what we'd use it for, but I think I'm gonna use that basement area for, this is the old smokehouse. See the chimney hole? Do a lot of smoking in here. It's all oak. Still pretty solid. Don't look it, but it is. I'd like to have this little building, turn that downstairs, that cellar, into my outhouse slash shower room for when I'm out here camping and whatnot. Yep. This is gonna be the new bushcraft, camping, hunting, all out OZARK'S Woodsman adventure area. Right here. Let's walk down the steps. Oh man, nice stairs. Old stove insert over there. Looks like for a gas stove. You know, them pipes might be gas too. Might be gas lines, but they didn't usually use galvanized steel for gas lines. I don't know. I've always seen copper, but I don't know everything. Let's see. Oh boy, the light went away. You guys see these pipes? Those had to be water lines. Water lines. Grind off blades. See, this was a cellar. For sure, they used it for a cellar. But they used it for water or something too, it looks like. I wonder what's under these blocks. Nothing. Bricks. I thought there was a drain hole in this floor. Nope. Now you got to camp out here. You know what? No problem. Throw your cot up and crash right out. It probably wouldn't even get hot. It's nice and cool in here. Oh, look. Let's go out there. So there definitely was powering something in here. I wonder if they had a water tank in here. And they was pumping water into the house with the water tank. Kind of looks like that's what they did. Off-grid homesteading. See what's this? See that? That got filled in later. That was a chimney hole. Or it could have been for water line. Look at that finished job up there. I don't think they was worried about following grade. They formed it up with 1x16s with regular lumber. Yep, sure did. You still see the saw marks in the concrete from the lumber. Oh, these are real good. Well, yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Had a hole right here for something. Oh, you know what? I know what that is. That's because there's a knot in the board. That's what that is. They put the lid off of a tin can over that knot so the concrete wouldn't come through. That's what this is too. Because you can see this, see that line? And here's the bottom of the board. And this was one board. So there was a knot or something in the board. It was split. Cool. Cool. You know, there's not no mold or nothing in here neither, y'all. It's clean. See this right here where it looks wet? See it? See it right there? That's from all that debris that's up there inside the smoke section. My uncle used a spoon for a handle. It's got some good rock work still around here. Huh? Plenty of rocks for fire pitting. Of course, all those are Linda's. But I got the same kind of rocks over here. Looks like some kind of old ladder right there, huh? Old metal ladder. All right. So, that's that. Walk down the road, y'all. Gooseberries everywhere, man. That's cool. Blackberries, gooseberries. And this is all, these are all rows of Sharon plants. They're pretty. I'll show you guys later this spring when they all bloom. We got to cut some trees sometime this year. We'll take out some trees right there. That skinny little, it looks like a blackjack. Oh, it could be a hickory tree, I don't care. It's coming down with the dead one right beside it. And then this one, that is a blackjack. So it's pretty much a bastard oak. It don't need to be there anyways. So I'll be taking that one down. That's probably the only one I really need to take down, but probably cut this one down, this one, and then that little one. But if I cut this one and this one, I won't even have to mess with that little one. I gotta make sure I got enough room that a truck and trailer can get up through here. So when I get my shed, my hunting shack building, I'm gonna put it up there close to them poles. So I'm gonna get the electric company to come out here and put my meter on one of these poles right here. All right, so still haven't showed you guys the best part. My little brother brought me my campfire ring from Colorado. There's a video on my YouTube channel, the video on, I couldn't remember how heavy that thing was. Bighorn sheep or something, I think it says. It's got that one. That's when I was in Colorado and got that. Anyways, it's in a video. So, what I was saying earlier about the creek, it runs down through here. You can see where it's supposed to cut across the driveway right there, right? Well, luckily that part of the creek has dried up. Doesn't really, that water's because of the rain we had the last couple days. And over here is the cat's meow, in my opinion, y'all. The cat's meow. And I want you to know, my Uncle Jimmy uses this. This is the water he takes into his house for his dishes and toiletries and all that. He don't drink it because we're not sure exactly how clean it is. But as you can see, this would be full of watercress. There's some down here growing pretty good already. You can see the water. Can you guys see it coming out of the hill right there? See it just leaking out? I don't have no waterproof boots. I don't want to mess up my new shoes. I should be able to see it. Once I get it positioned right. Yeah. Right there. That's a spring. You know what I mean? That's spring water running in. Right out of the hillside. You know what I'm saying? That's that willow tree that died and fell over. It's out in my freaking pond now. This just recently started growing what looks like it's going to be cattails. I'm going to try to clean this out though and get these cattails out of here, or most of them. I'm going to grow lily pads in there and put some lily pads right there for sure. Lily pads. Okay, so you see that rock in the pond? There's a spring right there too in the pond. Okay, that's why that rock's there, marked where the water's boiling up. But this is the Homestead spring, you guys. This was an actual old school spring house. My uncle keeps it covered because, like I said, he gets water out of it. And it needs cleaned out. I'm not moving that other piece because it's just going to drop all that debris down in there. But this is a real spring house, you guys. You know, like what they would use before they had refrigeration and whatnot. Okay, so they built this hole. They used rocks and made this hole here. Hold on, I'm gonna have to. Man, I don't want to set that down. I gotta move this. I want to dump it off. Whoa. Well, dang it. I got some of these down in there. It's all right. So anyways, they would use these to put their milk and whatnot in, right? Well, we definitely can't see it now, but from up under that ledge, there's a little pipe. Not real little, but a pipe. And I think maybe that pipe ran over to that, call it, well house or whatever it is. Yeah, see, here's some of it right here. Uncle Jimmy pulled it out of there. Anyways, I think they was pumping water from here to a holding tank in that cellar. They was pumping ore straight into the house. But yeah, there's definitely a pipe down there. And I don't know in that corner how good my phone's working, but can you see where you can see sediment everywhere, but right up in the corner by the rocks, there's no sediment. You can even see some gravel. I'd say there's water coming in right there for sure. Right, there's water moving there, keeping that soot from settling, right? Anyways, pretty cool. Water source right there, spring-fed pond, spring water for camping. I can clean that out, it's no big deal. I'll get down here later on this summer and I'll be cleaning this out. I actually want to build a platform for the top of this and have a door. You know what I mean? I want to build this up higher so this will get deeper, a little bit deeper, but have a door to dip the water out and then put a hand pump. You know, frame it out over the top, put a hand pump over here. Just hand pump that water out there, yo. What do you think? That's a good idea. It's back on here now. Alright, see, he dips the water out with that coffee can. So we got her covered back up. There's more deer bones. This deer's right close to the dirt road. I got a feeling it either got shot with a 22 and they couldn't find it, or he got hit by something and it just come to the water and died. It could have died from that blue tongue disease too. So that's usually where they'll go, is they'll go to a creek or a pond or something and die because they're dehydrating. All right, you know, might find some mushrooms too. I haven't even been looking. Well, that'd be nice. Find a handful of morels. Throw in my aluminum foil for dinner. Yeah, I'll be cooking and everything in this video. But I'm not using pots and pans. I'm just using aluminum foil. Right on the grill, right over the coals, however I gotta do it. I'll bring my four-wheeler down here and grab that pit so I can set it up, build a fire to cook on. All right. This is the first time I've actually got to come out here and walk around like this and look at everything up close and personal. Usually just driving by talking about it. You see these old trees like this. When I was growing up, I was told to never mess with those. Don't burn them. Don't mess with them. And that's because that's where all your little critters live. Even salamanders and snakes, everything that is little and helps feed the predators, that's where they live. If you get rid of that, you're not going to have small rodents to feed predators. So then they'll start going after the things that you're hunting. So you really don't want to get rid of too much, molest it too much. Like dead trees like that, I need to cut that down, make firewood out of it. There's supposed to be some pear trees. They might be right there. I don't know what a pear tree looks like. Bradford pears. Never was worried about it. Now, I know them trees, they're persimmon trees over there. Them little trees are persimmon trees. Maybe this is a Bradford pear. This tree right here. Let's see. This tree's not doing that good, really. It's because of all this underbrush. These little trees, saplings that have started. I'm gonna cut that one down, make a walking stick out of it right there. I'll make a nice walking stick. See, there's another one. Those are Bradford pears. There's a little one growing over there. Hickory, hickory, ash. That could be a birch. Nice. There's another one back there. Osage orange right here. That's nice. They're good to have. All right, so here's an old fence. See, this old house place, it should have had a real nice garden area. It's gonna be flat, and I'm thinking it's right back in there where all that greenery is, right there through the brush. Oh, they always had big gardens, you know what I mean? I'd like to find that garden spot. It's probably right in there. See, there's some more. There's old gate, some fence post. So they was holding something right in here. Probably calves or goats or something. There's a piece of stovepipe back in there. Nice, boy, this is wadded up. Look at the vines. Look at them. Now, I've seen these. See this? Where they're all growed together like that. Now, if that was wrapped around a big old tree, that'd be nice. Boy, that'd make a nice walking stick. I gotta find out what them are, man. Them some kind of fruit tree, or they wouldn't be here. All right. No fat wood. Not here. I think I might have found some though. Where I live, the neighbor had a blue spruce tree that was about 14 foot tall. 12 or 14 feet. And it had been dead for a couple years. So I had them cut it down and bring it to me. There's a deer trail coming up through there. But look up there. Hornet's nest. My little brother, he likes those. I'll show that to you. I don't know what kind of shape that one's in. Looks like it's been tore up a little bit. But I got him to cut that tree down for me. And I don't know, man. It didn't look like the whole trunk of it was fat wood. There's some old deer poop. Dried up. But the center of it definitely looked, you know, the heart definitely looks like, well, that's a lot of stuff for just 2 days, 3 days. I know. Once I get it all spread out and set up, it won't look like it's that much. Got my tent. I have to get my tripod out, I guess, and video setting up the tent. See, there's not a real good freaking flat spot around here. Back there's the flattest spot. I don't really want to set up back in there because, you know, I want to put my fire ring by my tent. And I'm seeing the best place for my fire ring is going to be down here somewhere where it's kind of already cleared out, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking fire ring right in here somewhere. Tent, just try to get as flat an area as I can. I got a cot, so as long as my cot's not going downhill or whatever, I'll be all right. I really just need one little flat spot, good enough for my cot. If I had a chainsaw, I'd just clear that out and set my tent right over there.